Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 Valorant mistakes I see beginners make. So for the first one is running and gunning and not staying still while you're shooting. And what I mean by that is, this is an example of running and gunning. You're not getting anyone, and it's so much harder to aim and control your bullets when you move while shooting. In Valorant, the less you move, the more accurate your shots will be. So this is a good example of how you should move and shoot. See, I'm not moving at all, and once you get more used to that, you can try to strafe. Like, that's the first mistake I see beginners make. The second mistake I see a lot of beginners make is locking in a do list and then not entering for their team when they're attacking. And if you don't know what, like, you might be doing this unknowingly, because when I first started, I did do that unknowingly. And a do list entry basically means that you're like playing do list and you're the one pushing first. Dang. You're the one pushing first on the team. Just keep that in mind next time playing a do list. The third mistake I see a lot. The third mistake I see a lot as well is when teammates don't calm enough, or they calm too much. And what I mean by too much is like giving unnecessary comms. And I don't mean like starting small talk, because that's like for sure valid. Small talk is like, that's kind. But like if you're gonna be like, oh, the cypher shot me, that isn't really helpful, you know? You don't need a mic to calm. Oh. You could, like, typing things in chat is just as helpful as saying it through your mic. And I know because when I was first in Iron, I never would calm because I was
One
really
enemy
scared.
remaining. Last player standing.
But then I got over that fear. And as soon as I started calming more, my KDA went up. Number 4 usually only applies when it's attacking, but it can also apply when you're defending. But it's when you're not going with your team. Like, imagine your whole team goes A and you're going on C. There's a difference between lurking and just
down A.
Playing with your team. Hey guys, I'm re-recording my already recorded clips, and I was in my editing software and I realized that my audio got really messed up and really delayed, so I have to re-record it now. But so that explains like the map change and everything, so please bear with me, guys. Okay, the 5th tip is not checking your corners, and what I mean by that is, imagine you're walking mid-round, you're walking and you're looking for the players, you don't clear here, and there's a corner right here where the enemy could be. If you cleared that, you could easily get them, like, this does take some getting used to and adjusting, but as soon as you do adjust to it, it will make your life easier. The 6th tip I have is when you don't listen to your teammate.
Spike down B.
Valorant is a team game. It's 5v5 and there isn't
one enemy remaining.
Like, you need to have like team communication to be able to win. Because it's not just you on the team. There's other people. So it's good to communicate openly with your team and express your tactics and strats and pay attention. If they're like, oh, they're all on A, then you shouldn't be anchoring B because you know they're all on A.
I'm down.
My 7th tip, I think this is like really ironic because a lot of iron lobbies, and a lot of iron players, they're really toxic and they have a really high ego. But like, why do you have such a high ego? You're in a low rank. If you were good, then you would have already been out of this rank. So I don't really see the point of having such a high ego in such a low rank. I mean, like, you don't need to be humbled. You humble yourself by being in a low rank. And I think there's nothing wrong with being in a low rank, but it's the fact that you want to put others down and you feel like
One enemy
you're
remaining.
better than the rest of your
Spike
team.
down,
You're in
mid.
the same rank as
No
them,
charges on here.
which makes no sense. You know?
Flawless.
This next tip
Hey, that was
mostly applies when you're attacking, but it can also apply when you're defending. It's when you run onto site, and like that's it. Like you just run onto site like plainly, and that's bad because you don't know where the enemy team is, and if you're rushing from like
Here.
main, that's like the main part of where they're watching. And that gives them an easier shot on where you are. And that's like that's basically a free kill for the enemy team. And you wouldn't want to give them a free kill because that makes it easier for the enemy team to win.
Let's reset.
In
Deep
my
breaths
opinion,
and
the
all that.
last tip is probably the most important and helped me get out of lower ranked lobbies. So make sure to stick to the end so you could hear what the last tip is. My next tip is, I've mentioned it in my other videos, but it's when you aim at feet. Like, why are you aiming at feet? Do you have a foot fetish? At least, I hear a lot of people say like, oh, just aim at the head. But it's not really as easy as people make it seem to be, because after like a long time of like aiming at like body level or like lower, it's hard to adjust your playing style just because someone told you to. And it will take time, but you will be able to do it, and you will realize a difference with your shots. My last tip is about yourself. It's about having self-confidence. I see a lot of players and a lot of my friends mess up like easy
Get out of
shots
my way.
because they get in their heads. Like,
You will not
especially
kill my
when
allies.
it's better players,
Last
they
player standing.
sometimes they overthink their way
Spike
into losing
down,
the
B.
point. Like, I get it,
My
Valorant can be
ult's
really
ready.
stressful, but once you start doubting yourself, that's when you start performing worse than you.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
Like, if you think you can win that 1v3, then you can win that 1v3. If you think you can hit if you think you can hit your head taps, then you will be able to hit your head taps. If you think you can win this 1v1, then you'll be able to win that 1v1.
10 seconds left.
It all lies in you because you're
Anyone
nice.
else want to try me?
It all because you're the one playing it. Isn't anyone else
Hello.
playing? It
I'm
doesn't
great.
matter
You're welcome.
what level. It doesn't matter what
Hey,
level
nice
your
work.
teammates think you are. It's what level you know you are. And once you start having a good mindset in Valorant, that's when things started to noticeably change. For me, at least. That's it for today's video.
Good
I
work.
really hope
Don't screw
my
it
tips, I guess, helped you. And I just wanted to say I'm really thankful for 45 subscribers. Like, I remember when I first started posting on YouTube, I didn't even think I could make it past like 20. Like, that's crazy to me that you guys helped me get to 45. And I also really appreciate your support and like kind words and constructive criticism. It really means a lot to me.
Spike down A.
Yeah, make sure to drink water, stay hydrated. Remember that you got this. And you will be able to do it one day. Bye!